It's my life you have sustained, comfort and shelter from rainy days. Hi, I'm DeLeon. Many of you probably recognize me as God's little helper. Well, I'm here to tell you I'm still God's helper, but I'm not little anymore. And I'm here with my brand new album on Intersound Records, My Life.
You're still dismayed from dark yesterdays. You replay the picture in the back of your mind.
Well, if you like, look at some of the words in Fountain Filled with Mercy. There's a fountain filled with mercy. Come, sinner, come and wash your sins away. There's joy overflowing, joy like a river. Come and be cleansed today. This song has such a message, and I think when people hear this song, with just the way this song is structured and you listen to it, it's so soothing.
Won't you come and go? There's a fountain filled with mercy. Come, sinner, come and wash your sins away. There's a love overflowing, joy like a river. So come and be cleansed today.
14 years ago, in the city of Chicago, at the Chicago Stadium, there was a concert that was sponsored by the city of Chicago. And I was backstage, and of course the concert was in progress, and I heard all of this commotion, like people were just screaming and hollering and laughing and everything. And so I came out of, I believe it was Reverend Milton Brunson's dressing room, and I said, "What's going on?" And somebody said, "Oh, some little kid out there singing." And I said, "Where?" And they said, "Out there on stage." So I looked from behind the stage. I couldn't see anybody, but just adults. I never saw a kid. So I walked out from backstage around in front of the stage out into the auditorium, and I saw this little girl about maybe 3 feet, and she was shaking her little finger talking about, "If anybody asks you who I am, tell them I'm a child of God." And people were going crazy.
Well, this is my new project on Intersound, which is just kind of like incredible. It's been 10 years since I've done my first album, and it's just like God kind of had a plan and it's been directing this plan. And in the last 10 years, I've been able to develop and really show people my life, you know, which with the title, My Life, it definitely goes with this project. It's incredible.
Remember what I said when I gave you my heart. You meant what you said. You said you never depart. Friends call me crazy. They say I'm being a fool, but they don't know you like no, I do. Gave you my mind so I could think like you do, and here's my voice so I can sing to you. I'll stay committed. Lord, I hope that you'll see. I thank you for what you've done for me. I'm dedicated to you for the rest of my life. Dedicated to you. I'm dedicated. Here's my heart and soul. Now you got control. And I'm dedicated to you. Change my way.
Well, little DeLeon was just little pigtail DeLeon, and just a blessing in our lives. When she was coming up, learned to sing quite young. We had our choir. She just mingled in with everybody, learned to sing, and just graduated up to this point. And now she's very independent and sure of what she wants to do, and it's not mommy, mommy, mommy anymore. It's like, you know, hey, I got it together.
And we just gonna get ready to have some church. I want y'all to get up on your feet, clap your hands.
God's Little Helper was the little girl. It was kind of like a novelty. The cute little, oh, look at her, she singing about God, and oh, that's so cute. And I think now God's Helper, which I kind of excluded the little part, I know exactly what I'm talking about. I know I've been able to experience things, been able to kind of see the world, and I'm not just this novelty act. And I think that is the difference between God's Little Helper and God's Helper.
Now I'm gonna show y'all how I do it at my daddy's church on Sunday morning. Come on! This is the song that...
I've just been able to do a lot with this project and just really be a part of it and feel what everybody else is feeling and be behind the board and say, you know, let's do this part over. I didn't really feel that, or, you know, I just felt like I was kind of producing along with everybody else with this album, and it just gave me the opportunity to do that.
I would say a team of producers, some of the best in the business, including Fred Hammond from Commissioned, Percy Beatty, Oliver Wells, as well as myself, and a young gentleman out of Memphis by the name of Michael Anthony Taylor. It's a diverse project, but there's a consistency and a rhythm in it. And it took us a while to settle in on the songs and the direction of the project. Matter of fact, we had been working on the project for about a year, and several times we stopped. I wanted to make sure that we had the proper direction for DeLeon, especially in that we had been working together since she was knee-high to a piano. So it was important. It was a very sensitive kind of thing, and that's what we went for, and I think we got it in the team that we were able to assemble.
In our life, in our everyday doings, we get up in the morning, we just go without giving God His praise. I'll praise Him from the bottom of my heart, with my voice and all that's in me. I sing His praises. Lift the Savior up.
With these songs, and I think, you know, in anybody's life, as they grow, as they get older, they go through and experience many different things. And once you experience these things, you come to know about having faith and having mercy, and that there's this fountain filled with mercy.
But what I saw in DeLeon was the potential to be a major gospel artist. And I want to maybe remove the word gospel, but a major artist for Christ, singing Christian music, a role model for kids in America and across the world.
I have known Fred for many years, and we've always had a very great relationship, just as far as artist to artist relationship. And when the idea came up for him to work on the project, we had wanted him to do some stuff on past projects, and kind of like timing didn't work out, and you know, just different things didn't happen for us to come together. And I think it was just God's plan. He knew, He was preparing, and He's like, okay, this is the album, the My Life album. Fred is going to do this. And he was such an inspiration to work in the studio with him.
It's my life. You have and shelter from rainy days. And for life, you have my heart. Love only exists if you're in every part. For my love, what is the purpose if my creator is not the reason I seek to live? For without you there's no life at all. Of all my days,
I think it's the most awesome album that she's ever made. Of course, all the rest of them were good. I loved them all, but this one in particular, it's so versatile. It has so much. It has traditional, it has contemporary, it has moods, it has a drawing. Oh God, it's just everything you want in this album. I just listen to it over and over and over and over. I put it in my car. Sometimes I'll put it at the head of my bed and put it on my table and go to sleep with it. It's soothing. It's soothing. I mean, every song, it just flows from one to the other.